Welcome to My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And today we want to follow up to a story that we brought to you last night as it relates to two men were killed buying cattle. And according to the Jamaica Observer, a search for two men which began on Monday night ended with the discovery of their bodies found on a footpath along a lonely stretch of road in Homecastle, Brownstown. One tied with rope, both shot to death. The truck in which they had traveled on an open, repeated mission to buy cattle to be resold for slaughter was parked about a mile away and it had been ransacked. The man has been identified as 76-year-old Samuel Johnson, a farmer and businessman who is also called Master Ricky, and Richard Harris, who is believed to be in his early 40s. They are both from Town in Brownstown. And residents say both men left about 7 a.m. Monday to purchase 2 heads of cattle but not return. The police was contacted. Family members had been saying something was wrong because Johnson had not checked in with them as he usually did when doing business away from home. Now, according to the police, a search was conducted. Johnson would normally tell them when he contacted the partner, and he would communicate with them throughout the process. On Monday night, there was none of that. Well, you can read the rest of the story. Their bodies were found in bushes. The truck was discovered on Monday, but due to poor lighting, they had to abort the search, and they continued on Tuesday, and they met upon the discovery of both persons. A 9mm casing was discovered on the scene. Now, Johnson, which is 76, his wife, is sickly based on what the residents are saying. She's diabetic, she have a heart condition. But here we go. We all understand he communicates with his family member. But communicating with the family member is good, but not good enough. Because any unforeseen things happen, the family member or the family members cannot intervene at the time. So it is best that any transaction being taken place should take place in the presence of the police. Some law enforcement officer should be there. And clearly, I hope the telecommunications company can make contact or find some evidence as it relates to the last conversation these men had, because whoever hijacked them and robbed them and killed them must know that they were coming. So the person, if the person who they planned to buy the cattle from was not involved, he might have passed on some information to criminals for criminals to do it. Now, Johnson, 76 years old, hard-working farmer who they say consistently buy animals and sell it back for slaughter, is doing his honest job. The 40-year-old, I guess, maybe was the driver due to the fact that the 76-year-old might have reached a particular age and not able to drive, or is not as strong enough to drive. So the 40-year-old might just went there with him and drive. The irony of the situation is, maybe, I'm not sure because I'm not getting the information, maybe that 40-year-old just assist him by driving him. Now, at the end of the day, both persons' lives have been taken by someone who don't want to work hard for theirs. Someone who believes that robbing and killing people is the order of the day. What is Jamaica coming to? The law-abiding citizens cannot go about doing their business peacefully. The law-abiding citizens are under threat from criminals. Then people jump up and say, oh, we have no jobs. How can you have jobs when you're killing the persons who are trying to offer jobs to people? We don't know how much persons this farmer might have employed. At the end of the day, you took his money and you took his life. The money will finish. What will you gain from it? The problem is we need these persons off the street. These persons are creating a bad name for Jamaica and creating mayhem that persons are so scared to even leave their homes. It's just too sad that these situations are happening over and over again. When these farmers plant their field, persons come and reap it like they planted. Now, this farmer going to buy cattle to sell. They take his life, they take his money. Family left in mourning. What are the high authorities doing? Hanging is still on our books. We allow the persons who are not affected by the criminal behavior to dictate what we do in Jamaica. These men, as you have seen in videos, goes to prison. They enjoy lavish lifestyle, drinking Hennessy and all these things. You see, even a story is coming out now. As soon as I get more information, I'll let you know that tens of thousands of dollars was taken from Tommy Lee in prison. So prison is a home away from home. This is how these guys operate. It's just so sad. If they were targeting their own criminals, then it would be bad and not so bad. But innocent people, people who are trying to make a honest living, people who are trying to keep their family alive, are being killed, robbed and killed, and left their families in disarray. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. So as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Until next time, stay safe. Look out for a neighbor. Look out for a loved one. Look out for the children. And most of all, keep it locked on My Opinion TV.